Brewer has it knocked away. LeBron along with Dwayne Wade. Wade throwing it back up for LeBron. Wow. That's what they do.
Alright, so what is up, y'all? It's Legendary EA back here for an NBA video, you guys. Something new that I'm going to be doing on my channel, you guys. You guys already know that the 2K16 lifespan is pretty much over, so I want to get into more things and just start to get ready for 2K17. Now, with that said, you guys, as you guys can see from the title, we will be doing the top 5 greatest duos in NBA history. So before I get started with my top 5, I want you guys to let me know, who do you guys believe are the top 5 NBA duos in NBA history? Let me know in the comment section below, you guys, and please go ahead and like this video, and please go ahead and subscribe for more of these NBA videos. So to get things started, you guys, here are my honorable mentions. Starting it off is Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. Larry, legend, you guys are one of the greatest small forwards of all time, and Kevin McHale, a decent coach but an amazing NBA power forward. He was a dominant force. Him and Larry were a 1-2 punch, and yo, they even won a championship in McHale's first season. So they actually won 3 NBA championships in 1981, 84, and 86. So yo, they were a force along with the Los Angeles Lakers. So other than them, we also have Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. Now, we all know Jerry West for being the NBA logo, and Wilt Chamberlain for his 100-point game and his monster numbers during the regular season. But they also did win 1 championship in 1972. I mean, they aren't one of the best teams on this list, but they were definitely a duo because they basically ran through everyone except for the New York Knicks. They could not beat the New York Knicks for some reason, but let's move on. So next up is Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. They could have easily have been in my top 5 if they would have gotten together a little earlier. So, of course, the Houston Rockets won 2 championships back-to-back in 94 and 95. But Clyde Drexler was only there for the 95 championship. And I feel like both of them got together when they're pretty much at the ends of their prime. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. I would love to hear y'all's opinions, so make sure to let me know how y'all feel about Hakeem and Clyde. I just feel like if they would have got together younger, they would have been a way better dominant force. But yo, our last honorable mention is LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, a recent one, you guys. Now, a lot of people would call this a big 3. Honestly, you could pretty much call all of them a big 3 if you include that little third player. But Chris Bosh, I feel like he was part of the supporting cast, but in Miami, he didn't play a major role in the first 3 seasons where they actually won a championship. Maybe in that last year where they lost, but before then, it was really LeBron and Dwayne Wade. So LeBron and Dwayne Wade did produce 2 championships, y'all, back to back, and they were a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they had amazing chemistry, and LeBron's decision was probably one of the biggest NBA decisions in NBA history up until Kevin Durant going to the Warriors a few weeks ago. But yo, LeBron and Dwayne Wade, they are honestly one of the best duos in NBA history, and I wish I could put them in my top 5 with my heart, but with my mind, it says no. But anyways, y'all, other than that, let's hop into my top 5 greatest NBA duos, and yo, let's see who makes the cut. Number 5, the Boston Celtics with Bill Russell and Bob Cousy. So they basically ran the NBA through 1956 to 1963, producing 6 championships together. You guys don't understand, 6 championships together. I mean, they pretty much dominated every other team that they played in. Yo, compared to their opponents, they were gods. I mean, you can say that Wilt Chamberlain came into the NBA and pretty much shut that down, but by that time, Bill Russell was already towards the end of his career, and Russell also has 11 championships all by himself. This team is probably one of the most winningest teams of all time. Now, you can say it's their era, but I still think that this is one of the best duos of all time, hands down. Hands down. I mean, if you produce 6 championships together, come on, you have got to make my list. Number 4, the Utah Jazz and John Stockton and CARMELO. They ran the NBA between 1985 and 2003. Yo, they were probably, I'm not gonna even front, I wish that this team could be up higher on my list, but they can only be at 4 because they produced no championship. Yeah, this still puts them above Bill Russell and Bob Cousy, even though Bill and Bob won 6 together and CARMELO and John won 0. There's a reason for that. Give me some time. Okay, so before we even get to why they couldn't win, let's bring up some numbers. John Stockton is ranked currently number 1 all-time in assists, and CARMELO is 2nd all-time in scoring. Yeah, this team, John knew how to feed his players, and yo, CARMELO was his number 1 option. unfortunately for them, they kept running into somebody named Michael Jordan. Yeah, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, his airness, whatever you want to call him. They kept running into Michael Jordan, and they just couldn't beat them. Just like many other teams in the NBA, the Bulls were pretty much unstoppable, y'all. But they did have a shot to actually win the championship in 1998. They had the lead, but you know, MJ took over again and hit that crazy shot, called the greatest shot of all time when he hit that clutch shot with about 5 seconds left in the game. And yeah, they never really had a shot at winning this. But I can promise you, if they played in a different era, they would have definitely walked away with some hardware. But yo, they played in the wrong era and they couldn't win a ring. That's all that I have to say about them. An amazing team, and they have got to be ranked top 5 for sure. It's just that they could not beat MJ and Scotty. But anyways, y'all, let's see who's next on the list. Number 3, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, you guys already know Magic and Kareem, one of the best duos ever, one of the best tandems ever. Now, before I even get more into them, y'all, these next 3, including Magic and Kareem, these guys are solidified to be in your top 5. If I look down in the comment section below and I don't see these 3 tandems in there, y'all, I'm coming back, and then I'm gonna be like, what about Magic and Kareem and the next 2? But anyways, y'all, let's get straight into it. But these 2 played for 10 years. Between 1979 and 1989, they made 8 trips to the NBA championships, and they came away with 5. Now, if you guys didn't know anything, Kareem is number 1 all time in scoring, even above Kobe Bryant, CARMELO, and all them dudes. He's number 1. Number 1, which, you know, a lot of these people like to talk about stats. If you are one of those stats guys, you guys would probably call Kareem the greatest of all time. And that's another crazy thing. Both of these guys have pretty much ran the NBA by themselves. Now, they did win 5 championships together, but Kareem also won 1 earlier than that. So Magic Johnson, if you guys didn't know anything about Magic, he is 5th all time in assists, y'all. But people were seriously calling him the greatest player of all time. And yo, he went with it. He won multiple MVPs, and he really thought that he was a shit. Now, people were calling Magic the greatest of all time, and then all of a sudden, he had to retire due to illnesses. I'm not going to get into that. And Michael Jordan coming out of nowhere as a young soul and just dominating, y'all. So just remember, before MJ, it was MJ. Before Michael, it was Magic. But anyways, y'all, let's see who's next on the list, because yo, these next 2, they're something else. Number 2, Shaq and Kobe. You guys already know that they had to be on this list, y'all. So just to give y'all some background, you guys, Shaq and Kobe, they played together for 8 seasons, and in those 8 seasons, they brought home 8 seasons with 50+ wins. Bruh. That means that they were losing about less than 30 games a season, you guys. This duo was phenomenal. Like, I can't even say the least. So people at this time were starting to draw comparisons to Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. They were saying that he was the next Jordan, and yo, he was feeling himself. He thought he was the man. So Kobe obviously thought of himself as the alpha dog, but so did Shaq. Now, they did manage to win 3 championships together and pull off the first three-peat since Jordan and Scotty, but this team had so much potential, and they just could not reach it just due to ego. If they could have just put that aside, just like what Golden State is doing now, and just focus on championships, this would without a doubt be the best duo of all time. It already has 2 of the top 15 players in the NBA, and you guys, this duo, I'm lost for words, because Kobe Bryant is my favorite player of all time. Shaq has a history of leaving teams with potential, and he left this team just like he left Penny Hardaway. Now, I don't know. Maybe Shaq just breeds superstars, because Shaq, every team that Shaq has been on, they pretty much won the championship. He could have won one with Penny Hardaway. He won one with Kobe, and he won one with Dwayne Wade. So all I gotta say about that is that this team had so much potential, and the sky was the limit for them, y'all. If it wasn't for ego, this team would definitely be number 1. But just off of what they accomplished in 8 seasons, they slid into that number 2 spot. Let me know what y'all think about this, but let's get on to number 1, and I'm sure that you guys already know who it's gonna be. Number 1, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You guys must too have known to see this coming, you guys. Of course, they have to be number 1. I mean, you guys are, I mean, who does not know about MJ and Scottie? So basically, first of all, they have the greatest player of all time in Michael Jordan. Then they won 6 championships together and completed 2 separate three-peats. Bruh, you guys literally go to the finals and never freaking lose. They never even played a game 7 in the NBA finals, y'all. They never played a game 7 in the NBA finals. Not to mention that for the longest they had the most regular season wins, a 72-10 record. This team was killing it. And yo, one of the craziest things that I just really figured out, I mean, it was always in the back of my head, but I never really realized this. They won 6 championships in less than 10 years together, you guys. Less than 10 years. And Michael Jordan took 2 of those years off due to retirement and playing golf and baseball, whatever the hell Michael Jordan was doing. Secret suspension, who knows, y'all. But anyways, they did all that in less than 10 years. Now, if that's not being the greatest duo of all time, I don't know what is. I don't know what is, you guys. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about my top 5 greatest duos in NBA history, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I would love to know y'all's opinions, so make sure to go ahead and just let me know down below. Also, let me know which NBA history type of video that you guys would like to see next. Any top 5 lists, just whatever you guys want to see next, you guys. Make sure to go ahead and slap that like button if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more, y'all. It's been your boy Legendary EA. Have a great day. Also, make sure to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos, and follow me on Twitter if you guys want to. But yo, y'all, have a blessed day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace, y'all.